Hello, and welcome back to Down the Board the podcast. I am your host, Niku13, and I am joined by.
Crazy Cross.
And today our topic is physical or digital media. What do you choose?
It's always physical.
Like it should be. What are the pros to physical compared to digital?
You can keep it.
Yeah. Okay.
It can't be stripped from you
Okay.
unless you lose it or it gets damaged. But
Mm-hmm.
don't have it get damaged. Like
You
be
can always
smart.
fix it though, but as long as it's not too big of a damage.
I mean, like you just respect your fucking physical shit.
Yeah,
Like if it's a CD, just respect it.
exactly.
Keep it in your case. That's why the case is there to keep scratches.
Mm-hmm. From happening on the disc itself.
Yeah.
What are the downsides to uh physical media though?
Again, sometimes one simple little scratch can ruin a whole fucking thing.
Well, they also expire. Apparently, if you store them incorrectly, they could also this is mostly for discs, by the way. The part that actually has the information can get wrecked because it. I learned this from a video, and I don't remember the video exactly, but learned it from a video that said if you store them incorrectly, the underside could potentially melt or leak or something. That being by heat or by placing it down in the wrong area and just leaving it like that for years, which is why people always have their stuff right side up, whether it be on its side, right side up, or right side up on a shelf.
Okay, I mean, like, I usually have my DVDs in a cold spot.
Yeah, I heard cold can also damage them, but I don't know how much. Uh, well, that's one way to do it, and we already stated about scratches and everything, which can be fixed. I do
Most of the
recommend that when you,
sometimes.
yeah, as long as they're like, if they're deep, then you have to hope that it can be fixed. I had a Sonic Gems collection. Uh, not gems. It was actually not gems. I got that later. I got Sonic Plus collection, which had Sonic 1, 2, 3, all those games. Uh, but I wanted to watch the added bonus, the extras. And one of them was Sonic through the years, all his games, all his appearances in order. And I wanted to watch that. It went through Sonic 1, and it either went to Sonic 2 or it went straight to Sonic CD. But always at Sonic CD, it would buffer, stop, and say something's wrong with the disc on my GameCube. And it was like, well, something's wrong. Finally got a disc cleaner, and I incorrectly used it. I do have to say that. But it still got fixed. But that little tiny scrape messed everything up.
Yep, just that one little tiny, like, you can barely see it sometimes, and it can fuck the whole fucking thing up. But it's like it's a catch. On one hand, you have it, but
If you damage it, then, or if you wait too long to watch them, sometimes they just don't work. You actually had trouble with the Dragon Ball Z box set, right? All the DVDs weren't working, or one of them wasn't working.
the very first disc.
The
Didn't.
very first disc, but you didn't try any of the others.
Oh, I watched all the other ones because I'm like, well, I just spent what $300 to get the whole collector set,
Okay.
and that's why I
And it was also all sealed. It was just the first disc. For some reason,
it was
didn't
just
work.
the first disc that glitched the whole fucking
all the episodes that were on it, right?
Yeah. Wasn't the Frieza fight? It was the Vegeta fight, I think.
Ah, I thought it was one of the last ones. It was one of the first ones. Okay.
It was. Then no, it was the last. It was the Frieza fight.
So it was during the Frieza saga or Namek. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, essentially, you said that it ruined everything. You had to buy the entire only that one season again.
Technically, I would have had to. I still haven't.
Oh, I thought you had.
No.
Huh.
I just said fuck it.
Oh, I actually got season 5 of the original Dragon Ball. That is hard to find. It used to be on Amazon for $25 to $23 or less. And then at some point they weren't selling anymore. Then it came back briefly, but for $49.
That's
$44, $45.
the other problem with.
And it was like, well, shit. Well, I'm gonna wait till this goes down. Sold again. Found on Crunchyroll. It was back in stock for about $19. Okay. I didn't want to get it yet. I wanted to see what else they had, and then it was gone again. Finally, on Macari, someone had it in a collection of other stuff, and I asked them specifically, that Dragon Ball Season 5, how much will you want for just that season alone? And they said, straight up, probably just $15. I got it. I have not watched it yet, but I do plan on watching it once I watch Season 4. Because I'm watching it all in order.
I watched all of Z.
You watched all of Z, but not all of Dragon Ball.
I watched all of Dragon Ball and I watched all of Z and
Okay.
GT. I have not watched all of Super.
Which we will do at some point, because I do own the complete Super, except for
Yeah,
Super. Wait, no, I have Superhero now. Never mind. I have all of Super.
I was buying them, and then when I couldn't afford them anymore, I just stopped.
Yeah. Well, that's also a downside to physical media, is the fact that getting them, they're too expensive nowadays. Hell, they could actually be more expensive than the digital price sometimes, or they could be the exact same price, but it just won't get to you as fast as digital.
Well, I don't have a problem with it not getting to me just as
Yeah.
fast. I'm fine with popping a disc in. It's called fucking patience, and if you don't
Yeah.
have that, well, fuck off.
Mm-hmm. What are some things about digital that are positives?
Digital. Alright, if you actually own the digital, like, on your computer and it's not through a streaming service, then you technically own it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you just have to make sure that whatever
Nothing
you on doesn't go up. Whatever your computer doesn't go up.
Yeah. Okay.
Your external hard drive, because I would assume that's what you would put it on.
Or your flash drive or something that you can
that's
just place
an
it on.
external hard drive.
Okay.
Or you can even put it on a disk.
Yeah. The ones that can actually store it instead of the ones that you place it on and it only has limited capacity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ones that you actually want to use to watch stuff.
So, I mean, like I said, digital is good, but still, we just...
So what about the cons for digital?
Well,
Before we go back to how physical is much better.
well, no, because even with the digital, we're still saying we need a physical other device to store it so that the service that you purchased it from doesn't just decide to, like, say, oh, no, you can't watch it anymore because it was just a license, so fuck you.
Like how Funimation was like, you own these because you put in the code and everything. And then Sony is like, well, we're taking Funimation, putting it into Crunchyroll, and getting rid of the entire
that you
service.
purchased, fuck you, because you don't have it.
Yep. They didn't even give you a code to, or an account to go on Crunchyroll and say, "Hey, you came over from Funimation. Okay, here's your library." They
I
didn't do
had
that.
shit on Funimation, which is gone now.
Exactly.
So again, fuck you.
People have actually stated there's actually apparently a law placed in one of the states. One of the states has a law. I don't remember which one. They've stated that they are trying to pass a law that states everyone is to be aware that they do not own any digital media.
Exactly. And if you don't own it, then you shouldn't have to pay for it.
True.
And I won't. I won't pay for it anymore unless I own a physical actual copy.
True.
Like
And streaming services and everything can just go up in
Ubisoft
price.
or fucking I think it was Ubisoft fucking did that with the fucking
It was a racing game, right?
yeah, it was like a cross country type racing.
Yeah,
The
they
crew-
started removing it from people's libraries.
Yeah, completely removed it. But I paid for it. No, you paid for the license. You know what? Well, fuck you. If
If
you're
I
gonna
pay for
do
a
that
license,
shit,
that's a. If I pay for a fucking license, then
the
the
license,
license
you can just cut off.
What?
It's a license. They can remove the license at any time.
Oh.
That's why I say, okay, well then.
Well, give me a license to buy your games, and then when I lose the license, I still own your games.
No, because the license is you.
Be like
you're
Costco.
paying-
Be like Costco, or BJ's, where you get the card that says you're a member, and when you aren't a member, you lose a card, but you still get the stuff that was from there already. You still own the stuff that you bought there.
No, that's not how it works.
It should be.
It's a license to play the game, not to own the game, and that is bullshit. So if I'm not, if I'm paying for something and I'm not owning it, then I'm gonna pirate it because that means I didn't pay for it.
Yeah,
And
because
I
they
still
want
get
you to
to
pay
play it.
again.
Because
Is
I'm
that-
not gonna pay again.
Yeah, why would you pay again? What if it's a game that you only want to go back to every so often? Maybe you were like, oh, I only play this for like 1 year at a time. Maybe I'll do it for streaming events or something. Because it's not a good game to really do all the time.
That's really
And
how
then
I
it's just
feel
like-
about all Nintendo games.
Well, you're never going to play those anyway, so.
No, I'm not.
So you're just going to watch me play them.
Yep.
And you're just going to be laughing at how I'm screwing up and dying every time.
Yep. But too bad we're not gonna stream that because even
Well,
channels are getting hit. With
I'm going to
copyright
record
shit.
it, but I don't know about the
can't
music
re-
and anything.
You can't record the gameplay and you can't record the music.
I'm pretty sure I can do the gameplay, but the music is the thing
Nope,
I
you
can't.
can't record the gameplay anymore.
Nintendo specifically is doing it, or is it people on behalf of Nintendo? Because
No,
I've been seeing that.
It's Nintendo specifically doing it. They are striking.
Oh, that's something that I'm gonna have to look up because that doesn't sound correct. It sounds correct for old Nintendo, but it doesn't sound correct for current Nintendo.
Oh no, old Nintendo used to be good. Current Nintendo is a piece of shit.
No, old Nintendo would sue you for just having your game interaction with any other game on. Well, current Nintendo doesn't care if you are reviewing the games and whatnot and doing Let's Plays and whatnot.
No, they don't want any of their stuff.
Essentially, all it boils down to, they don't want pirates, but it's the
Honestly,
fact that every game company decides they want to remove something that the fans enjoy.
or they'll re-release a game and it won't be the completed game, or it'll have music taken out because
Copyright.
Copyright.
They can't use the original music
But
because
guess
they're not
what?
allowed to anymore.
I've archived the original, so I get to have the full experience.
Okay.
I don't want to pay for something that's half baked or half made, which is why I don't pay for a lot of games now.
Well, that's one.
But
of the
again,
reasons.
you should have physical games too. Like the PS2 games that I have are pretty much the ones that I play, and they're also the ones that I have ROMs
at the
of.
ready.
Yeah.
Aren't you able to copy them onto your computer?
Yeah.
and then play them that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what people should be doing instead of just straight up going online and downloading it. Because that's the reason they do a lot of takedowns, because people are just getting the files from online.
Doesn't matter.
Get the files from online, and then you essentially claim that you're stealing it, even though it's given out for free.
Yeah, it's not stealing because, again, the publisher isn't losing anything because the people who were going to pay for the game and support the game are still supporting it. The people who weren't still weren't. And maybe, like I said before, if you do pirate a game and you play it and then you're like, okay, you know what? I want to support the next one that comes out because I actually like this game. Because they don't release demos like they used to.
They do release demos, it's just not as great as they used to.
A demo used to be like you could just about play like the whole game, maybe like to.
Demos are mostly like the first level and then that's it. To give you an idea of how the game play, and it's simplified for you so then you actually don't lose a lot. If you do lose, then you did something wrong, or
Yeah,
you
and
made
then-
sure you were able
And
to
then
lose.
you get the game and it's nothing like the demo because the demo was simplified for you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, this isn't what I wanted to pay for.
Well, sometimes it's better because it gives you a challenge.
So again, pirate. Go ahead and pirate. Go to the high seas and pirate.
Well, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Technically, you should always do something that allows you to play the games. It's just, if you have the means to support them, support them. If you don't, then obviously
If you have
go
the
and
means
do it.
and you think that they deserve the support, then support them.
There are people that are only in one console business and everything. So, in order to support them, you have to buy that console.
And
Because no one has said that says, "Hey, give me money because you like my game." No, it's pay the retailer money so they know to go and buy this game specifically because it's being sold off the shelves all the time. And then it tells the publisher that, "Oh, they really like this game, so we will make more in this franchise,
but that used to
or
be,
we will make more in this style."
that used to be the case for like physical, but now since
People
like,
are-
even the
Well, it's because
physical
people-
discs don't actually have the game on it. It
That's
just
true.
has the download, and you go and you have to download the whole goddamn fucking game instead of putting that fucking disc in.
But it doesn't run without the disc.
Exactly.
So essentially, you still have to use the disc.
You have to use the disc, but what's on the disc is only the thing that it's like a security check. And
Says you're
that's-
allowed to play the game.
yeah, it's only on the disc. So the disc says, okay, yes,
You bought
you
this.
have this disc, so now you can play game.
Mm-hmm.
And it always spins, and it fucking heats up your fucking PS4. And then you
It
download
heats up everything.
yeah,
Everything heats up.
yeah, everything fucking heats up. It's like nothing can handle anything anymore.
Well, depends on what type of setup you got. Obviously, all the consoles are now running slower. That's why Nintendo definitely went back to a cartridge based. Heats up less, and you can play more.
No, they went to cartridge based because it's cheaper to make.
Well, that too. But it
Well,
was
what
really only
happens-
hot when I was
But
charging
what
it and
happens
playing.
is you sacrifice a lot of like the Switch is like running old ass hardware. You're sacrificing a lot of fucking graphics and shit.
but it's fun games. Would
I
you
know.
rather have graphics but a shitty game,
I
or
think
a fun
Nintendo-
game and shitty graphics?
I think Nintendo releases a lot of shitty games.
a lot of
with
the
shitty
shovelware
graphics.
that comes from Steam.
I've seen how Pokemon looked and how it ran. It looked like
That's
shit.
what all
and
fans wanted.
No, that's not
Fans
what...
said they wanted open world Pokemon. They weren't ready to do it yet.
Open world Pokemon.
They weren't ready to do it yet. They're like, okay, you wanted this. We're working in the 3 engines and everything.
Okay.
We're not ready, but we'll release it because you guys want it. Okay, here
yeah,
we go.
We want it, but we want it.
That's why they're experimenting more with Legends. They're trying to get everything down pat. Legends is where the money's going to be made now.
Look, Power World already did it. They did an amazing job, and that's why Nintendo's suing the fuck out of them. Because Power World did something better than them.
They also did it because Power World can make parents think it's Pokemon.
No.
With guns. The dumb parents.
Well, fuck those dumb parents. They need to fucking be lobotomized. Shouldn't have kids.
You know those dumb ones are the ones that are looking for abortions.
Okay. Well, first they gotta get knocked up. Which that's probably easy because they're dumb as shit.
Mm-hmm.
They just fucking get some nut in them and then they do a handstand, have it, make sure it stays in them.
Yeah, we're just trying to get content down essentially at this point, just so that we have something to release.
Yeah.
I'm going off of MatPat's explanation. When you want to start a channel or something, you gotta start with at the very least 4 videos to get people's attention and don't have them leaving. That way the algorithm knows that you want to watch this stuff.
I have a fucking YouTube channel.
How many were you able to release?
How many videos? I have a lot of videos.
How many were you able to release on your first outing? Like, how many videos did you release all at once?
I don't know.
Now you probably have roughly maybe 5, 6 or more. But it's the fact that when you start out, how many did you release at
When
once?
I was first starting out, I was doing lives because I prefer doing just straight lives and raw, unfiltered, uncut.
I would like to do raw, unfiltered, uncut, but it's the fact that everything goes sideways very quickly. And not the fact that, oh, we're swearing or we're doing all these explanations about sex positions and all that. No, it's mostly because, oh, my audio probably isn't in sync. For some reason, it falls out of sync and now the entire video is ruined. Or it's at least... I have to try to figure out why it's doing this, and I'll also release them as that, and I'll explain it.
I would do like the first, second, third, That
was from 3 years ago, man.
Oh yeah, I know they're from 3 years ago, but you can see like I actively have put shit up, and
well, that's a call to arms. Everyone, go check out his old videos. At least give him like, I don't know, 10 views on them.
Or don't. I don't care.
Give him at least 10 views. That way he can at least say, hey, I got people watching my stuff. Instead of only like, no views, no views, no views.
I mean, I got 16 on my wrestling one.
Well, why can't you just stick with that? You went right into a different game genre. You want to stick with stuff that you know is going to get people's attention.
I couldn't continue because the next game came out and I didn't feel like making all the fucking same characters, and the old game got fucking scratched because it was a physical copy.
The whole point is to say why physical copy is better than digital, which we already stated is because you actually own the physical copy rather than a digital.
For PS2, the physical copy I had, it was either 2K20 or 2K18. I think it was 18. And eventually it did get scratched. I think one of my kids was playing around with it, and it got scratched, and it couldn't read the security check anymore.
Okay.
And I would just do like, I play poorly, like, because I do sort of play poorly. Like, I'm not a good gamer, but I really can't do anything else.
I don't think anyone's a good gamer unless they practice on the game multiple times.
Like, this one, I got the most views, and I was actually proud of this one because...
It's Dreams.
Yeah, Dreams, and
So you
they
should
had
have
a whole
probably
bunch
stuck
of...
with that.
I got,
Just because you only got a 14 for the Goth Scythe.
I got copyrighted on it.
Doesn't mean you're going to get copyrighted on all of them.
And then I got copyrighted on this one.
Yeah, we're going to get copyrighted on everything. No matter what, copyright is going to get you. Trying to come up with your own thing, people can say, hey, I already came up with that, I copyrighted it.
And I got copyrighted on the Star Wars one. I got yelled at for playing Hitman poorly
Why?
because I played it really bad. The game I was...
So you got yelled at for playing the first one bad, or for playing the second one bad? Because they both say poorly.
No,
Part 1 and Part 2, I mean.
Yeah, part 1 and 2. I couldn't even get past the frickin' passenger ship. That's the first level, the training level.
Wait, so you're saying that both Part 1 and Part 2, you're still on the frickin' ship?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. and the thing is, I've beaten it before. Like, I've played all of Hitman before, and I played it when I wasn't streaming, but when I was streaming, I just could not do it.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I was, like, I've played tons of games, so. Like, I never did the rest of The Last of Us Remastered because I played that little bit and then I was done.
Well, at the very least, you can actually have more than 30 minutes on your videos.
Yeah.
Back when I started out, YouTube was like, nope, you can only have roughly about maybe 5-10 minutes of content.
And then I had.
Then you can't, and you couldn't do any of it
Actually,
afterwards.
myself, these are the first.
You might want to
ones
hide
that-
those.
Why?
You want to hide those so no one knows your face for a while. You can release them to the public once everyone hears our stuff and likes us.
But I got 6 views on it.
Yeah, 6 views.
It's when I had hair.
Yeah, let everyone know that my drawing of you is not accurate.
Not accurate anymore.
Hey, you loved it.
Yeah.
Because I gave you hair.
Yeah, you gave me hair.
Oh well. So, the moral of the story, going back to what we were saying, physical is better, and digital sucks.
Digital is better if you still have it physical. So, like, if you still, like, as long as your digital isn't on a streaming service and you've actually downloaded it and you have a physical copy on your computer or on your hard drive or whatever, then digital is actually the better deal. And
or if you
I don't think you thought I would say that.
Why do you think it's the better deal, real quick?
Because you don't have to worry about a disc getting scratched and you can never watch it.
True. But you can always just make a copy.
But then it would still be a digital copy.
On a physical disc.
Yeah, but you have to digital first and then copy it to another disc.
I have a physical disc of all my music, and then I make copies of it and put it on physical discs.
But how did you get the physical disc?
I bought it.
Okay, but how did you make the copies?
I bought it.
You
I went and
you
I
digitalized
I
it,
digitalized them, yeah.
and then you put it on more. So again, digital is technically better as long as you own the content on your system, not through another provider.
I would say, yeah, that is the only way to do it. But debating whether you want something physical or digital, I would say physical. You want all your stuff to be readily available to you
Yes.
at a moment's notice. It's like pictures and whatnot. You don't want to have them be stuck in cloud and then that goes up.
But physical, make a copy, put it as digital, make another copy for your physical.
Uh-huh.
So
So that you don't mess up the original.
and then play with the one that you just copied, and that way you don't mess up the original.
Essentially what I was saying. Well, that's all the time we have for today. This has been Niku13.
Yeah, and Crazy Cross.
We will see you next time on Down the Board, the podcast.